So my latest obsession are these Toho monster magnet heads that have been coming out of Japan in waves. These are offered as blind boxes, but I've just been buying them from Bai. As you can see, they're just busts of characters with really cool head sculpts and magnets on the back. They've made one for everybody. Various forms of Godzilla, Ghidorah, even Kong gets a magnet head. And this series is still going. I'm out of wall space. Getting stuff like this from Japan is easier than you think. Just use the Bai app. You can browse stores and auctions in Japan, shop, place bids. Just act like it's any other web store, really. Bai handles translations, currency conversions, package consolidations. They've made it as easy as possible. Plus, there's always coupons you can use for great discounts. Use the link in my description to sign up and you'll get 2,000 yen of free shopping money. And you'll be surprised what you can get with that. Sign up for Bai with my link below and enjoy the video. Well, Hiya sent me a Godzilla Kong the New Empire Kong Exquisite Basic Action Figure. Please don't make me say that again. Playtime! Yay! Okay, so this is the best Kong figure ever made. Alright, let's take a look at Kong and two other monsters I bought myself. It's not a perfect Kong, but it is damn close. I love the texture. A lot of Kong toys haven't exactly cracked the code on how to handle his hair, but this is gorgeous, and it's complemented by the wonderful paint on this amazing sculpture that is absolutely fantastic. His head turns, but also his neck turns, and his shoulder on both sides, and his biceps, and his elbows, and his wrists. This arm has more joints than a Fish concert. And his tummy twists, and his pecs turn, and Lord help me, his legs. Here, 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 and here. I wish the ankles had slightly more range because that leads me to my only real criticism of this figure. It's not easy to balance. It's not hard to balance, and once balanced, it usually holds, but it's not easy to balance. Sometimes you'll have a pose in mind, but then you'll wind up needing to make more compromises than you might with other monsters so that the Kong holds the pose. And I said might, because also you might not have a problem. Kong comes with a battle axe and 3 head options from calm to aggressive, and you get 4 left hands and 4 right hands. Help! The table is quicksand! The battle axe is neatly sculpted. It's interesting to me that the handle has some translucence, while the dorsal plate blade has none. But in my book, any translucence is good. It's detailed, the colors are rich, it's a good axe. Of course, there are certain hands for the axe, and it goes in pretty easy with some twisting, but watch out that the Kong's pointer finger doesn't get all twisted up in there. If that does happen, you can usually fix it with some more twisting. You'll see through the rest of this video that the hand selections really open the doors for a wide range of poses and expressions. Now put up your dukes, put up your dukes! Let's try on a different head. This pops right off. I have a lot of loose Kong heads in my collection. Is this the right head? Is this the right head? Is this the right head? Yeah, that's the right head. Oh wait, no it's not. Nah, this is the right head, where Kong is in rage mode. Look how nice these heads are sculpted. Look at the open-mouthed Kong with his gums and teeth. His tongue doesn't move like other Hiya monsters we've seen. It pops right on, and now the whole vibe has changed. Monkey has intensified. This head works well for attack poses, not so much screaming in the air. That's when the balance challenge goes up a few levels. And then the third head is the polar opposite. Kong is at peace. Perhaps he's even a little inquisitive. Look at those soft eyes. Jokes aside, it's incredible how one figure captured so much range. This is me entering a room and trying to remember why. Balance aside, you really can make this Kong do anything. And all the joints are nice and tight, nothing's popping off, nothing's giving underweight. The bar for Kong figures is so high now because of this. Here's Kong next to the Hayashimo, and I really wish I had an Ice Blast effect piece right now. It's not quite movie-accurate scaling with the smaller Shimo, but that's to be expected. Now it's the portion of the show where we poo-poo on SH Monster Arts. This is Hiya Kong between SHMA Godzilla vs. Kong Kong. and SHMA Godzilla Kong. Versus Kong is probably the worst Monster Arts I own. It doesn't stand well, the sculpt is meh. What's going on with these gaps? This is a bad figure. New Empire Kong is better, except to get his head and arm, you need to also buy Scar King and Shimo, making this essentially the most expensive Kong figure ever. Still, I like this Kong. It's good, not great. Look at this. Yeah, I think we know which Kong is king here. How about a Bandai Movie Monster New Empire Kong, a Playmates New Empire Kong, the Monster Arts New Empire Kong, and the Hiya New Empire Kong? How about that asses? My local mall had a store with a couple of older Hiya figures lingering around, and so I picked up this Skullcrawler. This is number 10 Skullcrawler from Godzilla vs. Kong. This guy's rich in detail. It's a very long toy, but that's not an issue, because the tail bends and stays really however you want it. And it also twists here, and here, and here, legs, knees, ankles, 2 spots in the neck, and of course the mouth opens. I like how pulling one side of the mouth opens both sides. He's got a tongue in here, and they sort of count that as an accessory because it pops in and out. Also, it kind of pops out on me when I don't want it to sometimes. You're not going to get a whole lot of poses out of this guy, but that's fine. My only complaint is sometimes I like him real upright, but the legs want to slide forward or outward and lower his body. Not a big deal. Here is Kong with number 10. Nice scaling, some good action poses. Knock that guy out. I gotta really reach if I want to find something to complain about. These toys are peak. And in buying some of the older toys, you can really see how they are constantly improving. Why, you little? One more to showcase today, and it's the Godzilla 2014 female MUTO. This is simply a must-have because where are you gonna find another good MUTO figure? This is another one Monster Arts skipped, but if you happen to have the Monster Arts 2014 Godzilla like I do, this is how they scale together. MUTO has a much smoother texture than most of the Hiya toys I've shown you, but there's still some nice texture, particularly with the muscles, and oh, come on! Yeah, I got one leg that likes to pop off if you turn it too much. Easy to get back on, but it is annoying. There's some slight head movement, and the mouth opens. Then we got a shoulder that moves, elbow, other elbow. Even this little hook at the end can move, although that one takes some force. Back legs move at the top, knee, other knee, and ankle. The middle legs have 2 points in the shoulders that turn, and we got these little inner arms, each with 2 spots of articulation. I really wish they'd make the male MUTO already. How long are MUTOs gonna be unidentified? Give them a name already. Don't give me that fem MUTO nonsense. MUTO stands great. I mean, it's got 6 legs. You don't even need all 6 touching the ground. But again, it's another one where poses are somewhat limited. And again, being an older figure, you can see there's still a higher learning curve going on here. Son of a... Both of these guys are great figures, but Kong really shows how Hiya keeps raising the bar. It'd be nice if they wouldn't announce better versions of figures immediately after fulfilling pre-orders of the original versions, but I'll let you guys hash that out in the comments. So what do you think of these guys? I'm definitely gonna recommend the Kong because it is just too good. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Goodbye.
Jojira. MrWest.com